Doodles, doodles, doodles. So, this big guy right here. It's really hard to see, kind of, but he's got two eyes bunched there. If I walk this way, it turns into two eyes going a different direction. But that's not what you want to see. Here's the one you want to see right here. And let me talk to you guys. America, she is showing me what we are made of. And fuck, man. I've seen so many people in this world that walk around smiling every day, happy, you know what I mean? Happy-go-lucky people. And this guy's here is completely fake. There's a bunch of people in here. And it also makes me realize if she chose me for something like this, and these trials and tribulations, she's put me through a lot of patience tests. And I'm starting to realize that most people wouldn't be able to handle this shit. Like, most people would lose their nerve and go fucking nuts. And it's all essential shit to toughen you up for the great responsibility that is to be like a hero or whatnot. Well, what the fuck happened? Hopefully I can see some peppers growing in there somewhere. Yeah, plentifying this landscape. Check out this doodle, bro. All right, so I think it's either a female or it's like a transgender, perhaps, because most of these doodles are boys. But bro, this one right here is taking serious cake right now, and it's moving because I'm mentioning it. But let me show you. All right, so this is like the face. That's like a nose right there. All right. And then the lips are kind of down here. And it's like two pigtails up there. But just take a look at something. And then I'll get back into my other part of this story too, man. Because this shit is just, you gotta be kidding. All right, so this thing's got high heels sticking out the back of its body. It's like two cascading legs doing this. See, there's the other heel. Can you imagine? That shit is fucking so improbable. Look at how it's just like a fucking straight heel shoe. You can't really see it unless you, there's not a lot of light showing it. It's like two high heel shoes. Holy fuck. Doing that. And then there's another one over there. And they're both cascading out of the back of the tree. Kind of like how Michael's legs do when he does that high heel kick thing. They're doing it. It's like it's floating and frozen in time, this entity here. With two big ass feet coming off the back. This shit is the most tripped out shit I have ever seen. I've never seen, and now that I've seen these legs like this, I see these legs on every one of them now. Everybody's got legs, feet, hands, and loins. What I've seen. But yeah, they're like super conscious in here, dude. They're just like, they're all taking notice. They're all super conscious in here. They're all taking notice and they're getting rambunctious when you mention them. This shit is a trip. This place is fucking tripped out. Look at this one. Look at that. They're all happy and stuff. You get excited when I start coming over near them too. Hello. I turn this way, he turns into a dude with a mustache. So there's electrical signatures that are dancing over these contours that gives me the ability to see that they are actually conscious. Otherwise, these would just be regular trees. I wouldn't even be able to see these trees. I wouldn't be able to see any of them. It would just be nothing. You know what I mean? It would just be unintelligible randomness. But if you could take a look, it's like a skeleton. He's got a big giant cranial dome with a mustache coming off with big pits where his eyes are. It's like a giant head. That's it, with a big cranial on the back. All of them have it too. All of them are pretty much mostly that, or a whole being with arms and legs. It's fucking astonishing. So yeah, they're just faces, totally faces. All right, so what I've noticed is about is if she chose me for this, and I have like these emotional depression issues I'm getting over, it tells me that America is a fucked up place, bro. Like America must be full of people who are just like suicidal. Like you sitting in your job not doing a 9 to 5, and you probably just wish you could just fucking end that shit like every single day of your life, I bet. And that it makes me feel like, man, there must be a shitload of like completely not useful people, because they wouldn't even be honest with themselves in the fact of the matter of making these transitions. Like, and I'm honest with myself. I'm like, shit, I'm still weak. I'm still fucking need to learn patience. Oh my God, I failed. Like I was hoping that I was gonna pass that test today, but I failed it. So I gotta keep going. Or maybe that the fact that I was able to see that it was still a problem, that it was prevailing in a different means of me being able to take some kind of responsibility for it being exposed. But yeah, man, this place, man, I'm telling you, the people that are in here that are working a 9 to 5, you got a good beat on life. You paying taxes. You're doing all this stuff. I'm telling you, they've got to be the most in disguise depressed motherfuckers in the world, because I made a lot of good choices. And shit, I've been on patience programs since I was a kid, like the drawing behind a desk for fucking more than a decade to become a good artist. Learning law for like 10 years to learn how to help free people. Shit, man, I didn't know I was doing all that. I thought I was just learning my rights. But fuck, man, all these classes and all this shit that I've been doing is been like chiseling, like king since the beginning. Like this whole shit's like a schedule. She was like, man, I want somebody that does this, and this, and all this shit, and you can do this stuff. And it was like, wow. And here I am. But like, think about it. How many people sit behind a desk and draw until they're fucking badass? It's rare. But those same people would have to be able to get through all their emotional problems just to see singled out to the somebody, female or male, who would still be able to sit through patiently and make videos that seem to not go anywhere for several years, just for them to eventually pick up. I'm telling you, there's so many factors that I can see. It's like, fuck, who would have done it? Like, I'm surprised at myself, because I'm like, shit, man. I'm like, yeah, she must have knew. Like, who's going to make it out of this alive? Who is not going to blow their brains out? Who's going to get pushed to the edge and not fall? It's like, whoa, that's a tough ass lady, bro. She's tough, bro. I've never in my life experienced anything like this. Like anything that we learned in the Bible or any of that stuff, no offense, but it's not the way it is in here.